So it's just a forced trial of how body parts can be controlled. When I show this as an exercise, it's interesting, but I don't know how interesting it will be when I totally follow it. But you can. So it is with the body, with the the feet I was because I was sitting. So everything there is a what's the word? They are interlinked, but as one. There are so many things which exist on their own, but when you bring them together, then it becomes
it's in one thread. So, sir, the student has a right to change the traditional dance form.
But if they can, if they feel that not copying somebody.
Right, sir.
Many dancers, what they do to go and watch a dancer, and the next day they will say, "Hey, khub bhalo chalo, amiyo korchi." So, that's not. That's what happened. Everybody wants to look like others. So, मेरे पास आते हैं, so they all say, "I don't wear stitched costumes and dance." Before I've seen Calcutta dances, all the boys will have something stitched. Well, now almost nil. Everybody wears dhotis and then learn to tie it over. It's not a stitched costume. Why? If you are under the duress of a tailor, how he has stitched. It flows. So if it is there, if it moves like that, if you have stitched it somewhere, then it's all tight like that. Personally, I have never liked it. But now there are some who started slightly varying various ways of wearing a costume. And the men, we have never worn stitched costumes. Only once, because I was traveling abroad and I had to do one show in the morning, one show within 7 days we did 12 shows. So to keep, to iron, traveling, so there was no time. So but even that, I told my tailor, please let it have some movement. When I move, it also should not tie to yourself. Some of them have accepted it very nicely, and some of them don't like it, they want to wear it. But it makes a difference. All our cultural activities were never much in big cities.
Okay.
Like Bombay or Kolkata or Delhi or Chennai to a large extent. And there are many other places like this. So it is, I'm not a person who says, oh no, I don't see that. But sometimes, very often, we sit down and watch the television in some of these reality shows. There are such wonderful dancers, and they might not have learnt any classical dance, but some of them have learnt classical dance the hard way and then come back to using the important aspects of that style into what you are doing. And I see them all, I say, how these children can be, either if it's music also or dance, or there are competitions that go on. That, as long as it remains as a competition, it's very nice. Competition should be there. But the competition should not make two children enemies. So I don't say, I don't like vulgarity. You don't wear enough clothes and then you want to show yourself off, and then however good you are attempting any of these exercises, it's good, maybe good, but the way they execute it and make it look vulgar, no, that is one thing which then I might say, for what you said, well, vulgar for you is very common for us. We see it every day. We go for some dancing, this thing here, there, and make a lot of money. And so I said, then that's another. There are people of different shades, different ideas, different views. So it is. It doesn't help to become an artist anyway. You have to get out of something. And what to answer to this question, these children, when they are taught, why should they know they are learning Bharatanatyam from Pandanallur style, or that teacher wouldn't have gone even one day to the village called Pandanallur, who lived there, who were the masters. Somebody tells them, so they immediately say, our form is this. As an example, I watch every style, and sometimes I feel there is something, as I was telling to my students, there's something very beautiful in everybody to offer. So, if you are not famous enough, that's your fate. You might be a wonderful dancer, but you don't know how to market. These days, the marketing is number one.
জানিলে কোথায় যাব ওগো বন্ধু পরবাসী কোন নিভৃত বাতার তলে জানিলে কোথায় যাব ওগো বন্ধু পরবাসী সেখানি শিথের জল ভরা কণ্ঠে কোন বিরহীর বাণী তোমারে কি যায় বলে মালতী লতা দোলে দোলে পিয়ালো তরুর কোলে মালতী লতা দোলে দোলে.
When I do a workshop, I say, I do this, and you do this. I know how to do what you're doing also. But because I have taken up one particular style of doing a movement, so I do it. It's not that I can't do the other one. So you must have tolerance to see what is. Insecurity is what creates this problem. People who are insecure, so they are not able to, you can never do anything with them. You can never correct them because they are so frustrated with their own not being known. So suppose I tell anybody, I'm dancing, now I'm called everybody calls me, I've got the government awards, I've got academy fellowship, or you take the name Kalidas, Samman, everything, but I don't know what to do with all that. Huh? But when people watch me and come and when I see a reaction, and if I'm dancing, you're watching me, and I watch your face and there is a reaction, you are so touched by the way that I told you something, that is what makes me happy. Yes. Here is a person, how they react. Some people say they can't speak, or some would say, it's not there. And as an artist, you have to be prepared to get fame as well as brickbats. Styles for me, one day I remember Rukmini Devi telling me, either you are a good dancer or you are a bad dancer. The way that you come on the stage is good or bad. So there's no Barney. For me, I'm very, people may throw stones at me for the statement, I don't know. I'll take the pain. But for me, I want to believe in what I have found is important, that everybody has something to offer to. So that's what as that tolerance. That's why probably I try my best to be good friends with everybody. Not that I want you to dance like me or I want to dance like you. No. But it has to have something beautiful that to offer.